Hey guys, I'm Professor Mohammed.
I'm Professor Jen.
And I'm Professor Ali.
So today guys, we're going to do break-even analysis. Now we have two products and our company is Apple. So we have iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Now for iPhone 6, their selling price is $649 and for their 6 Plus is $749. Now with some research, we found out that Apple, the cost to make an iPhone 6 is $227 and the cost to make a 6 Plus is $242.50. So now we need to find our contribution margin. So how do we find that? We do the selling price minus the variable cost, which gives us $422, and then it gives us $507.50 for our 6 Plus. Now, our fixed costs are at $300,000, and we have about 600 units sold for iPhone 6, and 400 units sold for iPhone 6 Plus. Now, to find the break-even point, the first step is to find the sales mix. So now, sales mix would be, for iPhone 6, it would be the units sold divided by the total of the two. So that would come up to 600 divided by 1,000, which gives us 0.60. And then for the Plus, it would be the 400 divided by 1,000. Which gives us 0.40. Now that is our sales mix. Now, to find our break-even point, Jennifer will actually explain how to do that.
So now I'm going to teach you how to do the break-even point. So what you do is you take this equation, which is fixed cost plus income before tax, which is your break-even point, divided by your weighted average. And you do the weighted average because you have two products instead of just one. So what you do is you take your fixed costs, which are $300,000 plus 0, because you want it to break even, so it would be 0, divided by the sales mix of the iPhone 6, which was 60% or 0.6, times the unit contribution margin of the iPhone 6, which is $422, plus the 0.4 or 40% sales mix of the 6 Plus, times the unit contribution margin of the 6 Plus. This would then equal 300,000 divided by 456.2, which was the sum of this. And that then equals 658 units sold. Then, after getting the 658 units sold, you have to figure out how many of the iPhone 6s it was and how many of the 6 Pluses it was in order to break even. So, you take the 658 times it by the 0.6 sales mix of the iPhone 6 in order to find the units sold for iPhone 6s, which equals 395 units. And then you take the 658 again and you multiply it by the 0.4 sales mix of the iPhone 6 Plus in order to find out how many of the iPhone 6 Pluses you needed to sell in order to break even, which equals 263 units for the iPhone 6 Plus. So the 395 units for the iPhone 6 and the 263 units for the 6 Plus would need to be sold in order to break even. And these added together would equal the 658 units sold.
So I'll be finding out the income before taxes. So the first thing we did, we made an assumption for 1.2 million, and the tax rate was going to be 0.40, which is 40%. And let me write out the problem for you. So we take the 1.2 million, divide that by 0.60, and by that we got 1 minus 0.40, which will give you 2 million. So now what we're going to do is take the 2 million plus the fixed cost, which was 300,000, divide that by 0.60 times 422 plus 0.40 times it by 507, which are the total units. This will give us 253 plus 203, which will equal out to 456. So now we'll take the 2.3 million and divide it by the total number of units, which is 456, and that will give us 5,044 units. Now we're going to go ahead and multiply 0.60 times the 5,044 and 0.40 times 5,044, and we will get 3,026 for the iPhone 6. And 2018 for the iPhone 6 Plus.